Hi, welcome back to the channel. I just got an email from Dave and he wants to know the best way to trim an integrated sink on a solid surface countertop. So we have a few options here. The first option is to use a regular trim bit. But this doesn't work so great because it leaves an overhang into the sink. The best way, this router bit is a flush trim router bit. It has a Teflon bearing, but as you can see, it has an angle on it here. It's 10 degrees, and it has a little 1/8 inch radius right here. So this is an all-in-one router bit to trim an integrated solid surface sink. And I'll leave a link in the description for where you can buy this router bit. So what it does is because it has the 10 degrees here, it trims it pretty close to perfectly flush. So it leaves the sanding very minimal. It also has the 1/8 inch radius on there so that it puts the 1/8 inch radius in on at the same time. Here's the integrated sink, and it's been mounted to the bottom of the solid surface material. And let me zoom in here. That's the glue, and this as overhang into the sink. So the sink sets back about 1/8 of an inch from the edge of the material. And we need to take that router bit, that 10-degree router bit with the Teflon bearing. The Teflon bearing will run here. The 1/8 inch radius will create a little radius on the top of the material here. But it'll trim this off nice and flush with the entire perimeter of this bowl. And if you use this router bit here, this will trim it off. It'll trim the glue off, but it won't make it flush and smooth. So when you go to sand this, it takes a long time to get it nice and flush with the inside part of this bowl. And that's the idea of with a seamed in sink. You want it to be nice and flush. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this sink out with this router bit. After it's routed, it puts the 1/8 inch radius on there. It makes it flush with here. This particular sink is a Corian sink, and so this isn't perfectly 10 degrees, and it leaves a tiny little notch right here, but is easily sanded out with 220 grit sandpaper. And that's it. So, like I said, I will put the link to router bits now in the description below. And you have a choice between a 10, 15, and 20 degree router bit. And you can look up your sink actually on their website to find out which is the right bit. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, comment below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.